And we're back. I've got nothing better to do right now. Let's see if anyone comes in. I know the collecting tuple just ended, so we'll see what's going on. But I'm just sitting here, I'm bored. Oh, we got one. What's going on, cheap and nerdy? I figured I'd just jump back on as I'm bored in my hotel room. There ain't nothing going on. No one else went live, so I figured I would just jump on here and ramble for a bit. Finally got some food though. I did. If you can call it food, I got stuff that looked like food. Sort of tasted like food. It was garbage, but I'll be a lot happier once I'm back home in Georgia and I know I can get decent food. I never knew you can mess up mozzarella sticks and chicken parmesan or chicken parm sub, but apparently you can. So great job. I don't even know where I ordered it from. It's some local place over here by the hotel. But it's all it's all good. Not a big deal. At least the cheesecake was good. But the what's going on, Matthew's Nerdy Nation? Are you at work or are you just hanging out at home or you going into work? We're just hanging out. You know, there's no real rhyme or reason to this stream. I'm just hey hey honey. He's at work. All right. Well, we're just chilling here. Yes, I always travel with. No, this is our bear. Your bear is in storage somewhere. We need to find your bear. But yes, I've always traveled with some form of stuffed animal, and that goes back to when I was in college. I don't know why I do. I used to actually travel around with a stuffed sorcerer Mickey, and I don't know. It's kind of a security thing. I don't know, but but yeah. So Fozzie is who I decided to bring with me this time. I actually have, like I said, I have a whole bunch of stuffed Mickeys, but they're all packed away right now. But I don't know. It's just especially being up here by myself, it's good to have a little bit of home with me. So we got him. Oh yes, I know. We travel with your blanket. How can I forget our first trip to Disney? Getting about 2 hours or about an hour and a half outside of Orlando and having to turn around to go get it because I forgot to pack it in the car. I remember that very well. But yeah, I'm just sitting here, uh, put back on American Pickers. Not really watching it, just something to look at if I turn away from the camera. But the first stream was fun. We went for about an hour and a half. I mean, I have no real timetable on this one, so we can just talk about different things. Um, yep, someone didn't check the room. Yes, that was a very awkward 8 hour car ride home. But I wouldn't have it any other way. That trip actually was, that's when I knew I was gonna marry you, and that was 7 years ago. Actually, a little over seven. But yeah, because actually, according to the Facebook memories, we were actually getting ready. We were actually leaving 7 years ago to go down to Disney on our first trip. So yeah, there's that. And it's crazy that 7 years later, Disney has changed. Alright, fine, I hate you. I don't know why I married you. I'm just kidding. But, so we have 5 people in here and no likes at all? Really? Really? I see how it is, people. Finally, there we go. We got one. But we got three. We got six people in here. You guys are awesome. Um, I actually went hunting in Jeddah Patrol Country on Tuesday, Matthew. I got out of the car because I was hungry, and so I stopped off in Charlotte and I did the I was telling Dre, did the basically the walk with Jeddah tour. And I did a hunt at a Target in Charlotte and had Chick-fil-A in Charlotte. So I did a little bit of hunting. I mean, this is a short trip, and like I said on my first stream, I'm um, kind of in between where I got a paycheck from my new job, but I'm still waiting on my last paycheck from my old job. So this trip was just kind of just kind of fell in between everything. So I basically had enough money to put gas in the car, come up here, eat cheap, and go home. But I would love to come back to the area, um, even just for like a week, like a long weekend. Um, Before I left the Main Street Mouse, I was actually looking at cons up in this area, so I still might come up here to this area. Hopefully this time I can actually get to hang out with Dre and stuff like that, because coming up during the week he's at work, and I mean it's hard to make time, but um, so that's something I'm working on for next year. I would again, you know me, you know that I would love to go to Pensacon in February. That is high on my list of things to do. My only concern, and you know that, is with us going to Disney in January, if we can swing it. But I would love to go down to Pensacon. There's a lot. I forgot. I know a couple people are going to be there that I love, so that's definitely in the short running. I definitely want to go back to Atlanta Comic Con. I had a great time there last year. Carolyn did too, or actually this year. I don't know. If I said last year. This year. Um, Dragon Con. I kind of want to go back, but only if Christian Kane is going to be there. If y'all know, I did an interview with him when I was still working with the Main Street Mouse. I would love to go back and get his autograph just to put on the wall. Um, I also did an interview with David Sobolov. I would love to get his autograph too. Atlanta Comic Con definitely was fun. I just kind of hope they bring in some different people this year that that would be new. What is going on, collecting antics? How are you doing? Um, I mean, honestly, I had fun at pretty much all the cons we went to this year. There's definitely moments in all of them that I enjoyed, whether it be just the cosplays that we saw, or the I'm doing all right. If this is your first time to stream, I am not at home. I'm not even in my home state. I'm actually in North Carolina right now. I've been up here since Tuesday doing some training for what is going on TNPS Funko. Um, I'm doing all right. I'm still here. I head back home tomorrow. Then, then if my body lets me, we're gonna go to South Carolina for the day on Saturday. Um, for everyone who won one of my giveaways, we will be getting them out this weekend. Um, we'll definitely get them out to you. We did throw in a little bit extra stuff into your packages. So we'll definitely get them out to you definitely by Monday or Tuesday. Um, this week has been crazy with me not being in town, and being 5.5 hours away. It's kind of hard to do things, but we'll definitely get them out for you. Like I said on my first stream earlier tonight, we well, I don't know if Carolyn knows this or not, but I'm gonna do a giveaway at 400 subs. I was at 350. Now we're at 349. So we need 51 subscribers, and I will do a giveaway. Um, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but we'll definitely do something good and definitely do something fun. I also, yes, we are, honey. That's what that. If you watch the live streams, you'll learn these things. But like I said, I appreciate everyone that's in here right now. We got 6 people in here. Like I said, I talked about it in my first stream. Support. I know you're at Amanda's birthday dinner. I'm jealous because the food I had was crap. But luckily, I'll be home tomorrow, so I can not have to worry about eating food from in a random state. Don't be sorry. It, it's the what's going on Shoot Loop TV. So we got 7 people in here. Yeah, just trying to wrap my head around these Boy Meets World pops that are coming out. Um, Part of me wants them, part of me doesn't want them. I mean, Tori doesn't even look like Tori, because the Tori Matthews I know had the curly hair. And then definitely, what's going on, Pop Couple? I'm just sitting here in my hotel room bored, so I figured I'd jump back on again. But I mean, honestly, the Boy Meets World Pops, I mean, I'll probably wind up getting them, but they missed the boat unless they're going to do a second and third wave. They're definitely missing a lot of key characters and a lot of funny characters they could have done. Tori needed curly hair. Tori needed to be flocked. Um, there's so many things they could have done. They could have had, Topanga could have been a chase, and they could have had her, looking more like she did when the show first started, with her more like weird moonbeamish type of look. Um, I've said it in numerous streams. There needs to be a TV moment with Mr. Feeney on one side of the fence and Eric on the other side. I mean, if they can make Pops light up, they can definitely make Pops talk and just have Eric do the Feeney call. Um, they could there could have been a 3 pack with Harley and his 2 goons. Just so there could have been a pop ride with Mr. Turner and his motorcycle. So many things they could have done, or should be doing. I mean, obviously that moment would be awesome because I mean, let's face it. Outside of the friendship between Corey and Sean, it was all about Eric and Mr. Feeney, and that just kind of made that show even better. Halfway to December, then the end. Oh my God, yes! I cannot wait for Christmas. Christmas is probably my favorite holiday. Just between the movie and the movies, the music. I mean, on a selfish front, the gifts, but really just the whole season in general is fun for me. I mean, shoot, I started listening to Christmas music a couple weeks ago when I was still working. You know, at my old job, I was doing I was doing planograms and I was listening to Christmas music on my phone. Probably debating on listening to Christmas music on the drive home tomorrow. I drove up here with music from my iPod and or my iPhone, I should say. And it was all right, but I don't know. We'll see. I probably should be packing and getting ready for bed, but I don't know. Hey, Stephanie Perez, how you doing? But I mean, outside of that, I know, this is, I'm gonna be very basic with this question, but what are the pops are y'all looking forward or looking forward to, or something y'all want to see made? I mean, I got ideas for days. I just want to hear some of yours before I start dropping more of mine. God, my Starlet's a little weird right now. Oh my God, yes. Mighty Duck Pops would be awesome. Now you can do that one of two ways. You can do the movie Mighty Ducks or the cartoon Mighty Ducks. The cartoon Mighty Ducks would be cool too, but the movies definitely. Um, Shoot with that one. You can do. I have to go to Target in the morning and get that box is awesome. I kind of want that too, but alas, I'll be on the road and heading back home. But honestly, I mean, out of all the Home Alone pops, that one is probably the coolest. Um, just just that the way he looks in that that's one of the first things I think about when it comes to that movie is him with that hat on and his jacket and stuff. So that pop is definitely pretty cool. That is up to Carolyn. She's the one who controls the budget, not me. If it were me, I mean, I'm always up for buying pops. She's the one who kind of reins me in. So if Carolyn's still watching, she can chime in on that one. Is she still watching? I don't even know. Wow, my own wife left my live stream. I see how it is. No, she's probably getting ready for bed. She has to work tomorrow. But we have six people and six lights, so that's awesome. But I mean, as far as the Mighty Ducks pops, they could definitely do a chase version of Adam Banks. You can do the common with him in the Mighty Ducks jersey, and then do a chase with him in the Hawks, or vice versa. Um, or you can do a chase Gordon Bombay where he's his normal self, and then do a Captain Blood chase where he was in D2 when he got all Hollywood and slicked his hair back and looked like a greaser. Um, Matthew, I am too, but at $25 a piece and not a guarantee, I can and not get a and not get the one that I want, which for me would either be the Wildcat or the Monterey Jackpot. Those are two out of the two pops out of those boxes that I'm looking for. The other ones, I mean, it's Wildcat from Tailspin. You gotta get Wildcat, and then Monterey Jack is one of my favorite Rusty Rangers. Oh no, no, no! The box as a whole is not bad. I mean, the Pez is pretty cool. The price isn't bad. But for me, if I buy one and I get it, I'm happy. But if I had to buy, two, three, or four boxes to get what I want, then I'm left with all the leftovers. I mean, it'd be good stuff to put in giveaways, but that's still. And then going on eBay for a while, there, there'll be inflated prices until the price drops, and I mean, I'm not gonna pay 40, $50 for a pop. That's just me. I think I've paid, I said I've paid that much. I think once for a pop, and that was for a two pack, and that's because it was Disney. Hey Mary 777. But I mean, as far as other things I'd love to see made, I've said it before, and I'll say it. I said it in my first stream, and I'll say it here. I would love to do more Disney park icons. Um, Not just characters, but like the Cinderella Castle, the Sleeping Beauty Castle, the partner statue. Um, I mean, things like that would be awesome to own, and I mean stuff like that. If you want to make 10-inch pops, make those 10-inch. Give me a 10-inch, give me a 10-inch castle. I would put that dead center in my collection and never let it go. Um, as far as Disney park rides, I would love to see Test Track turn into a pop. You can kind of do Dinosaur, but that would be a cheap knockoff of the Jurassic Park Jeep. I would almost even say do a Soarin' ride. You have the have it look like with the three rows and have it extended out. That would be kind of cool. Definitely a Jungle Cruise boat would be cool. Um, I haven't been on the ride only because I'm not a fan of drops, but you can do a Tower of Terror. Um, my personal favorite would be the Carousel of Progress. I just don't know how that would really go. You can do probably a movie moment or like a park ride moment with John sitting in the chair with the dog at his side. That would be kind of cool. Um, I don't know. I'm just a Disney guy, so a lot of mine are all Disney related. And as far as pops that I wish they would make, I just think Disney has a pretty extensive um, uh, catalog of things you can pull from to make cool pops with. And and you still wouldn't scratch the surface on what they have. 8 people in here. What are some more of your ideas on pops you would love to see made? Even if it's outlandish and it would never get done. That the more musical side of me, I would love to see pops made from Rent or from Wicked. Um, Things like that would be darn cool too. Yes, it would. Um, there's so many different categories they could pull from. I think they just kind of spend, fun. Funko knows what will get money and what won't. So that's why you see the 45 different Thanoses and the, you know, 18 different Batmans and stuff like that. But I think if they tapped into different markets, she right now, if they came out with a pop or two from Dear Evan Hansen, they would sell. Even if you just had Evan Hansen with a cast on his arm, that would sell out. Oh my God, yes, Muscular Beaver would be awesome. Honestly, like the pops that I own. I have Norbert and Daggett. I've got Rocco and Heifer. I would love to see more from both of those shows. As far as from Rocco's, I think Carolyn mentioned it on one stream. She would love to see Filbert. So would I. Um, Doug. I would love to see a Mr. and Mrs. Dink 2 pack, or Roger, or Phoebe. Things like that. I'm just trying to think what else. People say it all the time with like Eureka's Castle pops, or me. I would love to see some Today's Special pops. That's one of those shows that I've long since forgotten about. But something like that would be kind of cool for at least in my eyes. That's the one cool part about like pops, or with me even Vinylmations. I can let my imagination run wild and pay someone to make it for me. And you guys have LeVar Burton. As far as actors, for me, I don't know. God, there's so many I could really I would love to see get made just as far as like actors or directors. Um, the crazy one, I would love to see a Johnny Depp 3 pack, but not. But yes, Reading Rainbow was my jam. I would also love to see Ghost Rider. Um, again, yeah, I made the joke when they came out with the Carmen San Diego pop, but they need to do a Rockapella. Like I think it's a 4 pack or 5 pack, or let's say 4 or 5 of them in there. That would be awesome. Just to have the whole set. You can also have the host of the show too. Just have it to hold a Carmen San Diego like wave and just display them, in a fashion to where it looks like the TV show. Definitely Mark Summers. Um, I would love to see like a I don't know how functional it would be, but let's get like a pop from Global Ducks, even if it's just the aggro drag or something like that would be kind of cool. You can do some of the Legends of the Hidden Temple. What's going on, Wally's World of Toys? How you doing? I mean, for the Legends of the Hidden Temple, you can just do like a generic version where like you just have like people in the different colored T-shirts from the different. Alvin and the Chipmunks would be kind of cool. Especially on the holidays, I would love to see them do pops that are centered more around, um, Christmas. Not just like I mean, I'm not gonna say they're bad pops, but you have like the whole Star Wars that were Christmas and Marvel that was Christmas. I would love for them to update the holiday classic ones that they did and add to them if they with different ones. A different sculpt of Heat Miser and Snow Miser, and do a different pose for Rudolph and Santa and things like that. I mean, if they're gonna update other properties, update those too. I mean, going back, I would love to see some White Christmas pops that are made. White Christmas is probably my favorite Christmas movie, aside from the Muppets Christmas Carol. Yes, Frosty needs to be a pop. I mean, if you can do Santa Jack, you can do, or if you can do Snowman Jack, you can do Frosty the Snowman, and also his wife. That would be awesome. Um, Trying to think, Christmas ones. What else? What else you could do? But I mean, there's so many things that they can do. But again, Funko's gonna stick to the basics and just kind of do what makes them money. I would love to see them expand on the Muppets properties. Yeah, they have a Max Pop from the new Grinch movie. Um, yeah, so there was Young Grinch, the Grinch, Cindy Lou, and Max. Then there was a Barnes and Noble 2 pack with Grinch and Cindy Lou Who. So yeah, there is a Max Pop, but they missed the boat with the new Grinch movie. They needed a pop for the goat, um, and also a pop for the big reindeer that's in the movie. I think that would have been a huge hit. I mean, it still might come out, but that would be a huge hit too. I may not have liked the music in the movie, but the movie itself was pretty good. I mean, honestly, with pops, it's hard to keep up. I mean, there's a lot of pops that I miss. They do make a lot of stuff, but there's so many more that there's so many different things they could be doing. I would say go see it. I thought like I said, the movie itself was good. The music kind of threw me off a little bit for a Christmas movie. it was a little bit weird. Just some of the music that they did. I mean, they did a more hip hop version of the Grinch theme. I didn't really like it. Go see it, Wally's World of Toys. It's pretty good. Um, I'm just trying to think what else. But yeah, I mean, Christmas is right around the corner. It's just weird. This whole year has just been crazy for me. You know, I mean, if you had asked me back in January if the year would end up the way that it has, I'd tell you you're crazy. Um, a lot of ups and downs this year. Okay, I'll see if my 12-year-old wants. Honestly, if he doesn't want to go, or if they don't want to go with you, just go by yourself. It's really a good movie. Oh man, but yeah, I mean it's. I'm trying to think what other Christmas movies you can do. The White Christmas would be cool. Um, I don't know how it would come across in pop form, especially with Bing Crosby and his really big ears. I don't know how that would work. But yeah, I mean it's cool to have different properties dressed up like Christmas stuff. What's going on? HMS loves monkeys. How you doing? I'm just hanging out in my hotel room. There's nothing on TV, so I figured I would just do a live and just rant for a while. But again, we have 10 people in here, 9 likes. Definitely appreciate everyone who's in here right now. Every time I say we have 10, someone goes back down to 9. Quit playing games. And I say that jokingly, but but yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone. Um, hopefully everyone gets their 10-inch Pikachu tomorrow and their Home Alone box and all the cool stuff that's dropping tomorrow. Like I said, I'm gonna try and go hunt this weekend. Like I said in my first stream and a couple other streams, I'm going to South Carolina on Saturday to a retro toy con. So that's what we'll be doing Saturday. And then Sunday is my birthday, so I want to go to the Disney store because they're doing a special promotion. For the first 90 people who get a purchase, you get this cool key that is designed like Mickey. For me, I love the Grinch. Taylor Momsen. That was a good movie. Um, a lot of people give it a bad rap, but I thought it was a pretty good movie. Yeah. Disney Stores is even a worse vice for me than Funko. Um, I was in there, still in rehab, going to GI Wednesday to find out that hopefully you'll get out soon, and hopefully you'll start feeling better soon. I could not imagine being in the hospital for a month. I think the longest I've been in the hospital was to get these stitches in my head, and that was from a car accident that I was in years ago. I hit my head on my steering wheel, and this was about a 2-inch deep cut on my head that I didn't even feel because the force sent me forward and sent me back so quick. I didn't even know I hit my steering wheel until I was sitting there and someone came up and saw me and they grabbed a shirt out of the back of my car and I was holding my head. So you were in there for 4 months. Wow, I am sorry to hear that. That is insane. But yes, it is. 4 months is insane. But as long as you're starting to feel better, that's the important thing. What's going on, Tiny Dinos? How are you all doing tonight? I'm just sitting here in my hotel room. Wow, 2 months. Luckily, I haven't been in the hospital for more than, like I said, my stitches. So I'm gonna knock on wood right now, because I've never broken a bone. I've only had stitches once. Um, the first time, that's again, that being sick is tough. I know. Um, so again, hopefully you'll start feeling better soon. Oh, I'm knocking on wood, Wally's World. Don't worry. Took you long enough, Mr. Basic. I've only been on for 35 minutes. You're starting to turn into Johnson over here. Just showing up whenever you want, but it's all good. I'm glad you're here. Got 13 people in here, 9 likes. You guys are awesome. Oh, no, don't worry about it. Hey, Liz Ratio, how you doing? I'm just sitting here in my hotel room. I should be packing and getting ready, but like I said, I just don't really feel like it right now. We got 11, 14 people and 11 likes. You guys are awesome. I'm just chilling here with Bobo. I just want to go home and start doing videos on my channel again. Trust me, I haven't shot a video in a while, so I kind of know how I kind of know how you're feeling. Yes, all hail Bobo, Rob Molina. How you doing? Well, you can see his eyes because it's just the way I have the phone. Because again, I'm actually using the little binder they give you for like directory stuff to prop up my phone. This is all Funko Pop Academy's fault. I didn't know this pop existed until I watched their channel. And for a while I thought they were nuts. But now I own one. I'm Team Bobo, and he will probably start going with me everywhere I go. So I can take pictures of him in funny places. Because I know that Funko Pop Academy took him to New York, and he had a little photo shoot in New York. So I'm gonna I'll probably do that with him down in Atlanta. We'll take him to the aquarium, the World of Coke, and we'll show him around. We're still being sponsored by Mountain Lightning. So Walmart, if you're watching this, I will be your spokesperson for Mountain Lightning. I need to see that movie. I know they are. I saw that should be an awesome movie. I hope. Hopefully with that. Yes, Atlanta. That's where I live now. I'm actually born and raised in a little town called Nershell, New York, and I lived in Florida for about 5 years, and in the West Palm Beach area, and then I've been up here now for almost 9 years. So, I've definitely traveled. And then, like I said earlier, in college, the I worked with my college basketball team, so I traveled a lot up and down the East Coast with them. And I honestly have been to Florida, but I've been to like Rhode Island and West Virginia and places like that. I've also been to Minnesota. I've been to Kansas City. I've been to Hawaii for a while. I've been to Puerto Rico. So I've definitely traveled in college. So, oh my God, Rob Molina, you had me up until you said that you were from Massachusetts. I mean, being from New York, unfortunately, I've got to hate on Boston everything that they have. Because y'all cheat. No, none of y'all cheat, but but the Patriots and Red Sox are arch enemies of mine. But it's all good because we beat the Patriots twice in the Super Bowl. Yeah, yeah, your Sox are a little bit better than my Yankees right now, but that's definitely one very intense rivalry. I've actually been to a couple of those games. Living in New York, I've been to a couple of them, and they're definitely intense. You don't want to say the wrong thing to the wrong person because you will get stomped on. But but I mean, growing up, like I said, growing up in New York, unfortunately, you know, you learn a couple of things. You learn the F word, and you learn about Timberlands, and then you also learn to hate Boston. But but yeah, so that's a little insight into some New Yorkers. Give me Timberlands, give me a sausage, egg, and cheese on a roll, and I hate Boston. My store has the option inside. I mean, Philadelphia is, I mean, the Northeast, we're a bunch of crazy sports fans. So, we all love our teams. I mean, New Yorkers, you diehard Met fans, you have diehard Yankee fans. In Philadelphia, you got diehard Phillies fans and Eagles fans, and in Massachusetts, you got your Red Sox and your Patriots. Chicago, you got your Blackhawks and your Cubs and Sox. Um, I mean, the Northeast is just a hotbed for pro sports. But living in the South, living in Georgia, I can tell you that college football down here is insane. It is nuts between between the Bulldogs and Alabama. It is nuts. It's almost as bad as Boston and New York, in my opinion. But y'all don't want to hear about sports. Or if you do, we can keep talking sports. That's fine. I'm here for you guys. I'm from California. I hate the Patriots, but all right. All right, Liz. I thought you were cool until you said that. Nah, I mean honestly, UNC is not a bad program. In college basketball, a lot of your bigger programs they get a bad rap. With the one and dones, and you get a lot of you get um, a lot of controversy and a lot of people thinking you're buying your athletes and stuff like that. So I can see that, but I can definitely say this that Iona College, beat North Carolina one year, which is awesome. And they beat them back when I was still in college, so that's definitely awesome. Cheetos white cheddar are slim, yes they are. So we're at the 43-minute mark. We have 13 people in here, and 14 people and 13 lights. You guys are just friggin' amazing tonight. You guys keeping me company while I'm sitting here in Greensboro, North Carolina, waiting to go home tomorrow. Only to leave on Saturday to go to South Carolina for the day. I'm nuts. It's going to be a long drive home tomorrow. Um, I'm not going for it, so that is one more for you. Yes, you guys are. You guys are freaking amazing. I try to be. I mean, I go live and I keep y'all company, so I appreciate y'all staying here. I mean, I can do a lot at 5:30 in the morning during the week. It's just it'll be me in my car, and you won't be able to see me because it's still dark. But I mean, we can do 5:30 in the morning. That's not a problem. I'm driving into work at that time. But all right. So who besides me is excited for the new Wreck-It Ralph movie coming out? Because I'm intrigued to see how that's going to turn out. I'm hoping it'll be just as good as the first one, if not better. That is well. I mean, that's not too bad though. If you work nights, that's not so bad. Yes, Pop Couple. It should be a good movie. Like I said in an earlier stream, um, when I was at Atlanta Comic Con, I was in a panel with Paige O'Hara and Linda Larkin, and they were talking about how Disney expanded the role or expanded the presence of the princesses in that movie. So I'm kind of intrigued to see how that goes. So I'm hoping it'll be good. What kind of bees make milk? Boobies. Where is the poo couple at? I don't know. Is there a poo couple in here? Will the poo couple please come to the front of the store and claim your lost child? Also got Fozzie with me. This needs to be a pop. This needs to be a pop. This is too damn cute not to be a pop. Funko needs to get off their butt and start making some Muppet Baby Pops. This new cartoon out. You can go with the way they look now, or you can go vintage look on them, but they need to be made. Help! I need an adult. Oh wait, I feel the same way. I feel the same way. I mean, I'll be 37 on Sunday, and I still travel with a stuffed animal and a pop. Only for you guys, because I can't do a live stream as someone who collects Funko and not have a pop nearby. I see your message, cheap and nerdy, but I cannot read it right now because I only have my one phone with me. I wasn't sure if I was gonna actually even have Wi-Fi in this hotel, so I didn't bring my other phone with me. I wanted to do a video, but the weather has been crazy these last couple of days, so I know they have a Fozzie Pop, but I want that one. If it doesn't look like that, I need it. Yes, I want that flocked animal too. I actually almost bought one not too long ago, but I kind of passed on him. I'm gonna kick myself later if I go back to buy it and it doubles in price. But Michigan State, um, basketball, I can roll with them because Tom Izzo, Tom Izzo was the man. I think it was I think Tom Izzo coached Michigan State. My mind is my mind is mush right now. I know he did. I don't know if he still does. It's been a while since I've actually followed college basketball. Yeah, 15 people in here, coming up on an hour. We're about 50 minutes now. I don't even know what time it is because again I can't check my phone. What's going on, Lady Days? All right, show of hand. Does Pop Couple's in here? I think. Who's in the win between Lady Days and Pop Couple and Pop Wars? Who are y'all voting for? Because for me it's tough. Because again I support both of them, so I can't. It's hard for me. It's hard for me to say who's gonna win. I mean, a tie. You can't have a tie, so I can't. So I'm definitely not I'm definitely not voting for a tie, but I mean honestly, whoever wins, they're both amazing channels. Both Pop Trouble is definitely awesome. Days is awesome. So I don't know. I mean, it's it's hard. Exactly. Either one will be great. But if I had to pick one, again, Lady Days and Pop Couple, I don't know. But but I mean, honestly, whoever wins will definitely earn it. Whoever sends me a pop gets my vote. I mean, something like that. I mean, I would totally do it, but I'm not that energetic. I mean, I'm sitting here laying on my hand doing a live stream. I mean, I'm not, smelling pop boxes and hopped up on candy. But again, I'm a big kid, so candy. So I would need to have like a whole lot of candy to get wired. Um, I mean, Kent is definitely beatable. I just don't know who can beat Kent. Because on any given Saturday, anybody can beat Kent Pool. I just don't know who's going to do it. I mean, Kent beat Greg, but I mean, Kent's 1 0. Kent's 1 0 in Pop Wars. I mean, me personally, I'm still hoping for a Lady Days versus Lady Funko. That would be awesome. Or a 2-on-2 battle between Pop Hunters Houston and the collecting couple. Well, that's what it is too. I mean, like my mall, I go to, and you have on one floor you've got Think Geek and you have Hot Topic that are relatively within a short walk of each other, and then on the bottom floor you've got um, GameStop and you've got Box Lunch, and you also have what I call the Flipper Shop, which is where the local flipper actually owns a shop where they sell pops for 3 times as much. I saw you guys jump in here. The couple welcome to my random stream. Like I said, I'm not at home, so I've got one pop with me. And y'all saw it if you saw my post on Instagram. Bobo says get the collecting couple to 300 and keep them at 300. Don't just get them there and then leave. Because if you do that, Bobo's gonna come find you. Bobo, don't play. Because Funko Pop Academy's Bobo might be nice and sweet, but mine has an edge to him. So Bobo will definitely come find you, and he will handle some business. But but yeah, I mean, Pop Wars should be fun. Like I said, whether Lady Days pulls out the win or Pop Couple, I'll be happy because again, I support them both. And Forever Freaky Funko is live, so I'm debating if I should stay on or if I should jump off and jump on his stream. Um, or if you want to go just go raid him real quick and say Robert Breaks YouTube says hi, y'all can do that. Like I said, I have one phone, so I can't go into his chat with my phone. So I don't want to lose the stream if I do decide to stay on. That's not a problem, Mr. Something Basic. I might still be here. I don't know. All right, no problem, Pop Double. We'll see y'all later. All right, Wally's roll. We'll see you later. Honestly, collecting couple, I loved it. I mean, you guys are awesome. You guys, I had a feeling it was those Thanos pops that you got, but you know, but those pops are definitely awesome, though. I definitely need them. Sweet. I'm not completely dumb. I figured he was still coaching there. He's been doing good for years. All right, yeah, go ahead and raid him. I mean, Thanos is cool. Like I said, if I had to find them, I would definitely buy them. Just where I live in Atlanta, there's a lot of flippers and a lot of collectors, so it's kind of hard to find stuff that you really want. So, I mean, I'll buy them at one point or another. All right, so if you want to go and raid uh, Forever Freaky Funto, go right ahead and just do hashtag Robert Breaks YouTube says hi. What's going on, Space Child 422? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Who's that? I don't buy the T-shirt bundles only because they don't support poo size people. I need like the 4X, and they don't make 4Xs. What's going on, Lady D's husband? How you doing? Welcome to the fun. I mean, Pennywise is another one of those characters I can't really buy because there's a new one every 2 weeks. I mean, my collection is I've got 215 of them, but they're all pops that I like. There's not one pop in my collection that I can say I don't know why I bought it because because when I mean I don't have the money to just buy a pop set I don't care about. So if I buy a pop, it's because I like it. Um, I mean, obviously, mystery boxes, I'll get them. If I don't like them, I'll put them in a giveaway. That's what I did with the two that I won from Fair Game Toys. I gave them away with my 300 sub giveaway. But see, I can't do that because my pops are my kids. I mean, there are some that are less valuable than others, but I have some Star Wars pops that my wife bought me for my birthday a couple years ago that are worth like $3, but I just can't get rid of them, you know. But I mean, for the most part, especially when you worked retail and I was only making a certain amount of money. 10-inch Mickey's awesome. I got him. That was one of the only 10-inch pops that I really wanted. There are other ones that I want or I want made, but I know they won't get made. I said earlier I want a 10-inch Wreck-It Ralph. I want a 10-inch Cinderella Castle. Ad icons. I've got four of them. None of the major ones, but I've got like Captain Crunch, and I've got um, the new big boy, Twinkie the Kid, and Jeffrey. But again, I can't. Oh, that Tola Bear, I need him. Living close to the world of Tote, I need that Tote Bear. He just he's just a symbol of Atlanta for me. I'm still waiting for them to make the mascot from the Braves to put into the. Um, I looked at him. I almost bought him, but I didn't. I would almost buy him only to make jokes about it being called Ding Dong, but that's about it. I would much rather buy a couple packs of the real of the snack cake than buy the actual pop. I'm afraid I would leave them out of the box, and I would get them confused one day and get really upset. Oh man, I'm exhausted. It's been a long week. I don't know what's worse, not being able to sleep or driving almost 6 hours to drive back tomorrow, to drive another 3 hours on Saturday to go to South Carolina. But I do it for you guys, and also do it for myself too, because I want to buy some old school toys. Oh my god, my first pop was a good one. It was Heat Miser. I actually bought Heat Miser, Snow Miser, Rudolph, and Bumble. I may have Santa Claus, but I don't remember. because those Christmas ones they're in storage right now. But I know for sure I've got he might. I know I have the Meiser brothers, Rudolph, and I've got Bumble because I'm a huge fan of the Rankin Bass Christmas stuff. So those are definite must-haves. Then also right around that time, I also bought the original Batman, original Joker, and Green Lantern. Oh, I mean, I said it earlier. Christmas is my favorite. So pretty much anything Christmas I have to have. I went out and bought the new Star Wars Christmas stuff. I would kind of want the Marvel ones too, but I'm debating on if I want to buy those or not. But definitely the Star Wars ones I had to have because I love Star Wars. I don't have a lot of the Star Wars pops only because I just find that the value doesn't hold up on them. But also I don't want to have 14 different Lukes and 12 different and 12 different Leias and stuff like that. I mean, I have Darth Maul, which is signed by Ray Park. Um, I have the Road One Darth Vader, which is out of box. But yeah, I mean, we were talking in your stream, the collecting top. I do have a bunch of autograph pops. I've got about 6 of them right now. Like I said, I've got Yondu and I have Daryl. They're signed by my door director, Norman Reedus. I have a Winnie the Pooh signed by Jim Cummings. We have a Darth Maul signed. I've got a Princess Jasmine signed by Linda Larkin. And I also have the Enchanted Rose that is signed by Paige O'Hara. And I feel like I'm missing one. Alright, cheap and nerdy. I may be here, I may not. If I do decide to jump off, I'll probably go over to Anthony's stream and support him for a bit, and then get off and go to bed and get ready to head back to Georgia tomorrow. But I mean, I've been going for about an hour now, and I went for an hour and a half earlier, so I'm definitely tired. And then I've also been up since about 6:30 this morning. I had to go to training today, and so I'm just hoping I can get home in one piece tomorrow. There will definitely be a lot of monsters drink. Sweet, 2.99. That's just Bobo. The fear of Bobo was sent into the universe. Mystery Walking Dead box of 6 with this. That is awesome. Signed Herschel. I'm actually kicking myself because a couple months ago I traded away my Herschel pop, and after Scott Wilson died, Carolyn's like, my wife. She was like, you traded away your Herschel pop. I'm like, I didn't think it was gonna happen, but I'll find one. You know, if I really wanted one. I will see you, Anthony's probably. All right, no problem. I'll probably be over in a little bit. I'm just, you couldn't exactly, exactly. I couldn't have predicted, but I mean, honestly, it was a good trade though, because I got a pop that I really wanted. Because I was phasing out my Walking Dead stuff. I had a couple and traded away a lot of them, which is ironic because now I kind of want them back. But I mean, I have a Carl, got Tyrese, I have my Daryl, which is signed, and I have a Rick. I kind of wanted to get my Rick signed, but I don't have that kind of money. His autograph is ridiculously expensive. I know that even if he is that Walker Stalker, the only way you can even meet him is to be a platinum ticket holder, and I'm not paying $1,000 for that. That's just insane because you pay the $1,000 and you still have to pay to have to get his autograph, and and it would be a lot more than my Norman Reedus autograph was, and that was expensive. So let's just leave it at that. There's certain people know that they know that. I mean, I've told people how much I spent for Norman Reedus, and they gave me the side eye. But it's Norman Reedus. You gotta go. Honestly, most pops at a con, you're paying. I paid anywhere from $40 to $50 over at Atlanta Automaton. Um, then at Walter Stalker, um, I paid 40 and above because we met Jenna Elfman, we met Ethan Embry, we met um, Tom Payne, we met Norman Reedus, I met Michael Rooker. Um, Carolyn wanted to meet a guy named Kevin Cedars who was in Mortal Instruments. But yeah, autographs can be expensive, but they're definitely worth it though. You're paying for for signature, but depending upon if the lines are long or not, you can get to talk to them for a couple minutes. I know when I met Leah Thompson, we had a good like 5 minute conversation, and it was fun. Um, when I met Jim Cummings, we had a conversation about Christopher Robin, which was just coming out at that point. And while he was signing our pop, he was talking in the poo voice, and I nearly lost it. So if you see him at a con, definitely go meet him. His autograph was, even his autograph was pretty cheap. I want to say his was maybe $30. I think we paid, but autographs are definitely worth it though. Um, Especially on pops, it's just cool to have a pop, and then you have it signed. That just makes it even better. Ours are personalized except for my Michael Rooker. That's not personalized, but I wouldn't sell them. I mean, I could never do that. That would just be counterproductive. You spend all that money on an autograph and then you sell it. No. All right. I'm actually gonna get ready to get off here. I'm ready to fall asleep. But I just want to thank you all for coming on. We had 16 lights. We had a lot of people in here. I want to thank you, the Clinton couple, for stopping in. Pop couple for stopping in. Everyone for stopping in. You guys are amazing. I hope you all can finally hit 300 and stay there. Um, look forward to hopefully winning your giveaway. I need that. I need that Ralph Mini. But if not, have a great night, y'all, and I'll see you probably over in Forever Freaky Photo stream soon. So I'll see you all later.